Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Gonna do something a little different today, kind of a little bonus video for lack of a better term. No, we are not going to be rummaging through this dumpster. Uh, I told you some time ago here on City Skylines that I was working on a city off camera, and it was just kind of something to do. I really had no rhyme or reason to it or anything like that. Uh, it was just something I was kind of messing around with. I used the Rivendell map that was on the workshop. So I've been doing that, been doing it kind of off and on, and just thought it would be nice for you guys to have a look around. I did tell you quite some time ago that I would have you give you a good look around. So here we are. I've had to, if you watch my other videos, you know I've been having some trouble with my OBS trying to get it right. So unfortunately, this has to be recorded in 720 instead of 1080, just so that it runs a bit smoother. It's not quite so choppy. So unfortunately, we have that to deal with. Show you the first part of our city. Wow. I don't know why this is moving so fast. Alright, we'll turn it on, kind of get everything moving here. And this is just kind of a basic little, I guess you could call it a village if you want. Just some housing, a little housing addition. The roads in here, everything in here is crazy. Just so you know, everything is crazy. I mean, this road comes in straight through this mountain here. So I know it looks odd, but again, like I said, I'm just really trying to have some fun on this city. So we'll kind of zoom out here so you can see it's right on this cliff edge, kind of overlooking the highway coming in, some water. This over here is the train line that comes in. There's other parts of the city you can see off in the distance. This here is the train line that comes in, kind of going over the water. Follow it along here. This isn't, I know, an amazing video, to be honest. I gotta be honest, my two most watched City Skylines content creators are Biffa for gameplay, and I love to watch Bonbon's map reviews. That's where I found this map, was by watching his reviews. So you should definitely check those guys out, especially if you like the game. A lot of these roads and train lines and things were already here, so I didn't do this. This is what came with it. I did add some here and there. Now this, I did create this crazy junction here, and it is crazy. Sorry about that. It's so jumpy and everything. Let's kind of go up here so you can see it. This is something I just kind of, again, keep in mind it's not very realistic. It's just trying to kind of keep the traffic flowing, what have you. So that's why I've done it. It kind of worked. So we'll, maybe make some changes to it later on. Here we got a train station. Come over to this little island here, which is where I put the hotel. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Greenbrier Hotel or something to that effect. The parking lot there. And then I haven't really done a whole lot more with it. I think over here, yeah, this is kind of the, I guess you'd call this the budget hotel. But it's, yeah, I got some nice swimming pools in it. Looks like a skate park there, some tennis. And then this, wrong way. All this island over here is just golf course. I tried to get 18 holes in there, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember if I did. I think I may have only got 9. But I thought it was, let's kind of stop here. And there we go. Kind of zoom out to get a look at the golf course. Just try, it was all solid. I put the little water features in there. The golf course, the assets for the golf course I actually got off of the workshop. So you can definitely go have a look at those. Kind of out into the water. And then, try not to make you guys sick as we go along here. Okay, so as we kind of drop down out of the sky here, you can see there's a lot of work done to this map. You know, trying to get the mountains. You can see there's a lot of area over there that I don't have covered. So there's the little area over there on the left that we just saw, and this is just some kind of little like crazy city area that I've built up. There's a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of buildings in there that were custom. There's the train station, and I got some traffic problems in this city, but some parking garages, and this is a lot of residential and business. I think I have some offices kind of spread around in there as well. I do have a monorail loop. Over here in this area, I kind of made a helicopter depot for police, medical, fire. Looks like a police helicopter coming in right now for a landing. So it was just, I wanted to put it in this area, and this was the only flat spot that I could find, and I actually think I had to kind of modify it a bit. And then over here, kind of by itself, I tried to put all the the factories and everything, so to kind of get them out of the way. Still some area up there to build on. In hindsight, I probably should have put the helicopter depots up there on that little section raised there. Over here, you got a road with the monorail built onto it to this little spot, which again is just a little area that I've created. Got the monorail going all the way around it again. It's mostly business over here, shopping malls and things like that. I did put you can see there, I managed to put I think that's the Doomsday bunker. Yeah. So that's pretty good. And then over here on the side, I just didn't want to waste the space, so I added there's a lot of, oh wow, that's a lot of traffic problems. This is just mostly residential here, and then down here is kind of a super residential area to fancy place for people to live. My train line, I did make this train line here. You can see it's a little bit crazy. I've also got some help me out here cable cars put in. So this train line goes all the way up over there to the very far end. This is mostly a commercial area here. Sorry for the jumpiness. I know it's not very nice. Until I can get this sorted, I'm sorry. So yeah, not really used much. I have these roads. To do these mountainside roads is not easy. So I've got massive traffic issues I need to sort. So I've had to kind of go around and in and out and all kinds of craziness. I haven't done anything with this area yet. As you can see, my cable cars do come up through there from down there, which is where my ships comes in and things. We'll check out the cable cars later, but it's kind of cool. They kind of follow the mountain all the way around, and then come up here and have a stop, and then go on. Right, no, that's cable. That's power cables there. So I guess that's where it stops. I was wrong. Don't even know my own city. So I just thought it was kind of cool to have the water rushing through there. Now, down here I've tried to make, this is kind of an industrial area, and my thinking behind the flood wall was not for a safety issue, but just to kind of try to keep it hidden. It was after I did it that I realized, well, if you live up here in any of these places, or you're visiting any of these businesses on the train, what have you, you're gonna see it. So, in hindsight, maybe not such a great idea. Over here is a little bit of, if I'm not mistaken, some residential area, some little businesses, kind of like a little village, kind of a working class village, for lack of a better term. With the trains come in, some industrial up there. Oh yeah, this is some farming over here. So looks like they're building some more stuff in there. And this is actually where I started, because I had no idea what I wanted to do, to be honest. So this is where I started, and I made this crazy little road system here to get into this little area here, and I'm just trying to keep the traffic flowing as best I can. And then that's the main road that goes out through the mountains. We'll check that out here in a bit. So I'll try to go through here. I cut through this mountain wasn't here. The roads are really crazy, I know, but it's what I had to do with the roads and the trains. Look, my trains are stopped there. Gotta back up for some reason. Stop maybe? Yeah, I'll have to look at that. But I had to cut through these and then create all these crazy little junctions and intersections and roads. Oh, sorry. To try to get that sorted. This is quite a big residential area. A lot of residential area there. Some more crazy roads. These little things right here. Just kind of zoom in here. That's the how you stretch the power across the water. If you haven't seen those, I haven't seen them used in anyone else's videos, but it's not to say they don't use them, or maybe I've just missed it. Again, some more residential area here, some more unused space over there, and then we come to this area here. And my idea here was that this is where all the rich people live. You know, put a couple of high-rises in there, some little, I don't know what you want to call these. We call them row houses here in Asia. And then a lot of, big, big like mansions and things, crematorium. So it just, kind of where the rich folks are going to live. Another train station, some little business areas. This is industrial. I had to create this road this way because it was really difficult with this traffic. These trucks were really a mess, so I just created this kind of crazy road just to separate them out. However, it looks like I need to redo that junction. And then let me get this camera fixed and be right back with you. Okay, from this angle you can see, I wanted to show you, I've kind of tried to hide it behind this mountain here. And this is the Tesla Giga factory, I think it's called. This is the only power supply that I have for the entire map. Again, not so much realistic, but it was just easier to try to have one power source. You can see where I've put it. Kind of there's where we started over there. And these are all just little industrial areas through here. Okay, so we came from over there, and then this is just kind of a little industrial shipping area all along here. I'm just really getting it started, so it's not really built up yet. The roads and the train lines come up to here. This is where I've put the airports. So because I had 2 train lines coming in, I kind of built this little 2-train system with walkways and roads, what have you. There's also a little tram here. I really like using this little tram about. I don't know if that's what it's called, that's just what I call it. And then the trams, they're elevated over to the other airport. To this one, they just come straight here. There's another little tram about. just the one airport. And then come over here to the smaller airport. So they're kind of close together, but you know, nothing. Now I don't know what's happened here. I built this little roundabout, and then I wanted to put an island in there. Something's happened, and I've only got water in half of it. So it was full at one time. And then I tried to build a little park area here. Again, it's not amazing, but kind of nice little cookout area. Then a walkway so you can park over there in the parking lot and enjoy the little park area. So there's kind of an aerial view of the airports, the airport system that I did. It's looking at it now, I probably should have put the smaller airport in a little bit different place, but it is what it is. Like I said, I wasn't going for super amazing. I was just kind of having fun with this map because it looked like a fun map to build on. So that's kind of how that came to be. But I tried to link it all together there so that you could actually. And the reality is, I've had to do it a few times. You fly into the little small local airport. Maybe you're from a town not too far away. You're going international, so you have to fly from one airport to another, and then go to the big international airport. That's kind of what I had in mind. So the airports are over there in the distance. I'm just showing you this is where I stuck the water supply, and I went with the big modded water pumps or water getters. I don't know what you want to call it, but just let you know how I did that and set those up and what I'm using for that. These supply the entire map, just these 5 pumps. So, and tucked way over here, kind of in this little cove, is where I put all of the water treatment, just to kind of try to keep it away, from everybody in the town. Try not to pollute the water and what have you. So I've tucked them kind of over here. So in this little area here, I've just made it kind of a little residential area, a little bit of commercial, the train line, and my plan is to kind of make it more of a little bit of a touristy area, I guess, because it's where the cruise ships come in. So it has access, road access, rail access. I know the train line looks a bit funky there, and it's just because the way I had to make it work. So I may work on that later and maybe go try to go up more or under. There's a reason I had to do it that way. I just can't remember right now. So you have those ways of getting around, and oh wow, I also just realized that wow, look at that. Those exits dip way down. Gonna have to fix that. But then you also have the over here. You have the cable cars that you can ride. We'll do a first person. I don't know that I'll do the whole thing, but kind of show you this is the beginning of the cable car ride, and then we'll probably kind of come back when I get a bit more interesting view. But I just think it's kind of fun to ride these sometimes. So this is kind of interesting just because you see kind of start to see the city as you come up here kind of high. So here I've sped it up a little bit and just kind of, I don't know, I just think this would be a really cool way to come into the city if you're here to visit, because like I say, this kind of goes into the tourist area. Something that I'm also noticing that I'm looking at all that crazy traffic, and I'm really happy that I'm on this cable car and not sitting in all that traffic. So just kind of a neat way to come into the town, I think. Kind of an overview of what I have done in the map. You can see I've kind of jumped around, done different things in different places. Again, I didn't make it super realistic, but it is what it is. So let me try to. There's something over there. Oh, that's where the golf course and things. That's where that is. So just kind of come around here and just so you can get an idea of how the map looks. There is a little Mickey Mouse head over there, and if you look kind of in the center of the screen near the top. I'm not really sure what that's about. I didn't get any insight on that. There's the airports for me. Oh. And then don't want to go too fast for you. Like I said, just kind of trying to really give you a look at how this looks. That's kind of nice. That was, I thought about putting like a little resort over there, kind of separated from everyone else. Just make it kind of interesting. If you really like the map and you want to have a better look at it, again, I'll try to find the link to the map review that Bonbon did, because it was really good, as are a lot of his map reviews. So I enjoy watching him. I've not seen anyone play this map though. Not to say they aren't, but I haven't seen it yet. So you know, it could be interesting to see someone else's idea on what they do with the map. But I do appreciate you being here with me today and checking out the map. Let me know what you think about it. Maybe you think it's goofy. Again, I wasn't really going for realism, just kind of having some fun. I thought it was interesting, and thought I'd share it with you guys as a little extra. I do plan on getting back into Riverview that we were doing. A lot of people don't watch it, I know, but it is fun for me, and I do want to continue on with it and see what we can do with it. So until then, please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, leave me a comment, check out my Discord, come to my, follow me on Twitter, so that if, I recently had an internet outage at my house because of some bad storms, and we finally got that sorted just recently. So that way you kind of keep up to date on what's going on with all that. Thanks for being here. See you on the next one, and everyone have a great day.